Good morning, pre-K. Mrs. Fredericks and I cannot do morning meeting over Zoom with you this morning because we are meeting the new pre-K students. You guys are so smart and you have learned so much and you're so grown up now that you are almost ready to be an official kindergartner. How exciting is that? I can't wait to see you when you start kindergarten and how much you've grown over the summer and everything. All right, so let's start our morning meeting. We are going to start with Willoughby Wallaby Woo. So go ahead and grab your elephant. And if your family member who sits with you wants to pause the video so you can get the things you need, feel free to do that throughout this video. It might be a little bit long today. All right, you ready? So when it comes to the spot where you need to put your name in, either with the W sound at the beginning or your regular name, I'm going to pause and you can fill your name in. Okay? So, Willoughby Wallaby Woo, an elephant sat on you. Willoughby Wallaby, an elephant sat on. Nice job. All right, let's go on to the next thing. Let's talk about the calendar, shall we? All right. So, here is our calendar. Let me wheel you over here. I'm sorry if this is bumping and jostling. All right. So, yesterday, we got a new month. Does anybody remember what the name of that new month is? It is June. So yesterday we started by starting with the number 1, which is what we start with when we always count. So we have 1. What will we need today? We will need the number 2. Very good. Let's see what the picture is on there. We have another little fish. So we don't have a pattern yet, because we have 2 fish in a row. I wonder what our pattern will be. I wonder if it will all just be fishies for June. We'll see. All right, can you repeat after me, please? Today is Tuesday, June 2nd, 2020. Nice job. So it's June 2nd, 2020. And it is Tuesday. I almost said Monday. Oh, Mrs. Hicks. My goodness. All right. The next thing we need to do is count and see how many more days we need to come to school before we are on summer vacation. So we're going to start here with the white ones. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 6 more days left. So yesterday we had 7. And if you take 1 away from 7, that makes 6. So I'm going to wheel you over to where it says how many days do we have left in school. And let me grab my marker. And I will show you how to make a number 6. So down and around. That's a tricky one. 6 can be very tricky. Now, I'm making this the day before this video, so I don't know what the weather is going to be today, because I haven't looked outside for tomorrow yet. So we will talk more about the weather graph tomorrow and go from there. All right, so you can actually tell your family members something about this weather graph if you would like to, that we filled out for Monday. All right, so we did 6. We have 6 more days left for pre-K. So I would like you to take your whiteboard and your whiteboard marker, and I would like you to practice writing the number 6 on your whiteboard. That is the number we're going to do for today. So you are going to go down and around. You need to make your 6 kind of curvy. It kind of starts like a C. Okay? So feel free to pause my video, make your 6, have your family check it, and then come on back and we'll finish the rest. Right, so there's your 6. The letter that I would like us to work on today is the letter Q. That is a very tricky one. Qua, qua. So, you're going to make an O. Remember, start at the top and come around. And then put your marker in and stick the tongue out for capital Q. Then, for lowercase q, this is really tricky. You're going to make a magic C, up, down, and curve backwards. So there's your Q. Q, qua. And that's a really, really tricky one to write. So you can pause the video and you can make your Q's and have somebody in your family check them. And then you can come back to it. All right. So the other thing that we need to talk about is your paper for today. This looks a little bit different than the papers that we've been doing because I could not find a cut and glue that had the letter Q on it. So I need you to put your name somewhere up here. They give you the capital Q and the lowercase q. And look, question mark starts with Q. Then it says color. It says mark the pictures, but I want you to color the pictures that have the names that begin the sound with the sound of the letter Q. So pictures that start with qua. So this is a picture of a quilt. Do you think quilt starts like Q? It does. So look at all the details in this quilt. You can color this quilt all one color neatly, or you could make a pattern on this quilt. You can do it however you want. Here we have a birthday cake. Birthday cake. Qua. Does that sound the same? Nope. So we're not going to color that one. You could even with your pencil put an X on that if you wanted to. What do you think this lady is? Yep, she's a queen. Now again, there's lots of details to her. So I would really like you to take your time and color her in neatly. Remember, her face can be, you can keep it white, peach, or brown. Okay? Queen we're coloring in. What about a hammer? Does that start like Q? Nope. So you can either just leave the hammer or you can put a little small X with your pencil. Now, this is tricky. Kangaroo, qua. Watch my mouth. Kangaroo. See how that's coming from down here? And qua. I have to pucker my lips. Qua. So kangaroo does not start with the Q sound. So you can put an X on that, or you can just leave it blank. This is a coin called the quarter. See how I have to make my lips pucker? Qua. Okay? Quarters are silver. If you don't have a silver crayon at home, you can color it gray really lightly. Okay? So you are going to color quilt, queen, quarter. Then what I want you to do is trace on these cues with your pencil. I really want you to use a pencil, boys and girls, so that in case you make a mistake and you're not happy with it, you can erase it. Okay? And then you're done with your paper for today. So that's our Q paper. All right? In my next video, I will read you the book that we would normally read at morning meeting. So look for that video. And I will see you tomorrow.